tuning into my channel. I'm ToyaRenee and this is ToyaRenee Talks. If you're new around here, welcome. Today I will be discussing the best ideas for a first date as far as activities. So without further ado, let's get right into it. My first idea for going on a first date is the museum. Now the museum can be really fun, even though it's a super quiet place. Look at a painting and you get to see their viewpoint, your date's viewpoint on it. Do they see this in it? Do they see that in it? What do they think the artist was trying to explain in the picture? And by doing so, you get to know their viewpoint on different areas of their life. Plus you get to ask them questions, you get to ask your date how they came to see what they're seeing, and it's just an interesting first date. It's a little outside the box, and I love that, to think outside the box and to do things that, say for instance, instead of like a dinner and a movie, which there's nothing wrong with a dinner and a movie, but for me, I feel a movie is kind of like you're not really interacting with the person, getting to know them through conversation. So the best thing to do is to do an activity in which you can both talk to each other. And I feel like a museum is a great activity, is a great location to have a first date for those reasons. Next suggestion for a location for a first date is the zoo. Now, the reason I suggest the zoo is because it's just, once again, another out of the box kind of first date. And if you love animals, like I love animals, I think in one of my previous videos you actually saw a cat in the background, which is my sister's cat. And anyway, I digress. Animals are great, and I love to visit the zoo. I love just seeing the different creatures that roam around this planet, and it's just a wonderful experience to experience that with someone else. And for a first date, it's actually really fun to get to have that common interest shared. The third suggestion would be painting. Just like the museum, painting and sculpting things is fun. Anything hands-on is so much fun, and while you're doing it, you can have great conversations. Talk about their background, their history, what they like to do outside of painting, and just create beautiful art together while you create beautiful conversation, while you get to know each other. So painting is always fun for me. I love to paint, I love to draw, and I'm not the best at it, but having a first date in which you paint things or sculpt or create some kind of art is excellent. My next suggestion would be a dinner. Now, while I said before dinner and a movie may not be the best, dinner itself is great, especially now with COVID and everything. It would be a good idea to probably have an outside dinner, like an outside restaurant or even a picnic. It's just makes it really special, and there's nothing wrong with going to dinner. You just get to know the person once again. And if it's a fancy restaurant or just kind of chill restaurant, whichever you prefer, it's always great to have dinner. For a foodie like me, love food. It's just so much fun to experience new food and new cultures. And even if, say for example, they have a different culture than you, then you get to experience what kind of foods they like. And then maybe if there's a second date, you get to experience, or they get to experience, the types of food you like. So it's very good to go. It's not uncommon, but it's also not bad either. And my last suggestion would be hiking. Now hiking is great because you get to see nature. You get to, if you like climbing mountains, you can climb a mountain, you can walk around the lake, and it's just a very peaceful atmosphere. When you're on a date, specifically a first date, you feel a lot of pressure, or you can feel a lot of pressure, I should say, because you don't know this person. You want them to be impressed, you want to be impressed by them. It's just a lot going on. So if you can feel at peace by walking around in nature, I would suggest hiking as a first date. So once again, thank you for tuning into ToyaRenee Talks. I really appreciate you all watching my channel today, and I would suggest, if you really love this video, to please leave a thumbs up, comment below on your suggestions or where you have gone on your first dates, and subscribe if you want to know when more videos will post. And they will be posting soon. I will definitely let you guys know when a new video is posting. So yeah, Thank you so much once again for tuning in. Have a great day. Love you guys. Bye.